Hello and welcome into Sal Magley Stadium. My name is James Burns, bringing you live coverage, as is the Niagara Power, welcoming in the Elmira Pioneers, a PGCBL matchup which sees the Pioneers at Sal Magley Stadium for the first time this year. And if you joined us last night, you saw a doubleheader in which the Niagara Power, wearing their throwback Rapids jerseys, split 1-1 with the Jamestown Tarp Skunks. On the mound today for the Power, it's going to be Steen. Making one of his several appearances here for the Niagara Power. He's pitched well so far in the year. And Dylan Steen, the California State University product, right-hander from Spokane, Washington. And playing out of the University of California, Berkeley, he's one that had a season this spring. If you're playing junior college in California or one of the several other states that were shut down, then you haven't played baseball in about a year and a half to 2 years. Luckily for him and the Niagara Power, he's warm, he's used to throwing. Fastball, breaking ball, changeup. And that breaking ball more of a slider, as we see him warming up here. Beautiful day for baseball here at Sal Magley Stadium. First pitch scheduled for approximately 6:05 here, as the fans start to trickle in on a sunny Wednesday evening. As the throw comes down to second, we wrap up our warm-ups. And from the University of Maine, leading things off here for the Pioneers, it will be Jeff Mejia, the outfielder. Lefty on righty matchup, the left-handed batter. He'll throw right-handed. And first pitch, a called strike on the outside. Time of the first pitch is 6:02 p.m. and 62 degrees, not a lot of wind. Ball one on the outside, a 1-1 count. Dylan Steen, the 1-1. Throws one in, catches the outside corner. 1-2 the count. A lot of times, one of the duties of the leadoff hitter, other than getting on base, is finding out, okay, well, how far outside is he going to go? How far outside is he going to call? And with 2 strikes there, you see the home plate umpire giving a little more room on the outside corner to the pitchers. Mejia smartly fights that one off. Not sure if it was going to be called a strike or not, but as is part of the game. The 1-2. A breaking ball grounded to the second baseman. Mejia gets out just past his glove. He was running over to his right. And that one gets by him for the first hit of the game. Dylan Steen throwing to Brock Rudy. Scott Ogren at third base. Channing Ortiz from GCU, he's at short. Roberto Mejia Jr. saw that one slip by him there. He's at second. They're all thrown to Will Carlone at first base and left to right field. Nathan Manning, Cole Gabrielson, and Aaron Greenfield. Donovan Montgomery here. And you watch his strike one. Montgomery, the shortstop. He's out of Siena College. He's batting second. Dom Papa, he's batting third. He waits on deck. He's in right field today. Ben Shore, the center fielder, he's batting cleanup. Bobby Marsh playing first and batting fifth. Breaking ball finds the inside corner. 1-2 the count. Chris Erickson batting sixth. He's the extra hitter. Justin Taylor batting seventh at third. South Trimble. He's batting eighth and playing second. Called ball, 2-2. And the 9 and 10 hitters, Peter Theodorelis, he's the designated hitter, and Gil Moreau, the catcher, rounds out the order at 10. 2-2 the count. Swung on and fouled out of the stadium. Two balls, two strikes. Donovan Montgomery. He's at the bat now. And that one a little too far on the inside, says the home plate umpire. 3-2 the count. Steen checks first. And the payoff pitch. That one hits Montgomery. Looks like it may have got him on the waist or the backside. I'm not sure. He seems to be all right. A little shaken up, but he makes his way down to first. And just like that, 2 runners aboard here for the Pioneers. Don Polpa. Right fielder batting third. Another left-handed batter. And keeps Steen a little off balance here. Lefty, righty, lefty to start out the game. He checks second and goes home. Called strike on the outside. Ben Shore on deck and a righty. Bobby Marsh in the hole. He's a lefty, so left, right, left, right, left to start off here. The first 5 hitters for the Pioneers. And a ground ball hit to Ortiz at short. He throws over to Mejia at second. Over to first. Takes Carlone off the bag. And that one a fielder's choice as Polpa waits on first base for Ben Shore to take the box. That will advance Mejia to third base. The runners on the corners here for the Power. Pitch to the right-handed batter, a called strike. Steen doing a good job putting balls in the strike zone early in each at-bat. However, the first 3 batters he's faced have all gotten on base. They're just making contact. As Polpa taking off for second base, the throw gets in and out of Mejia's glove. Coming around to score now will be Mejia for the Pioneers. 2 Mejias involved on that play, and just like that, the Pioneers up by a score of 1-0. Polpa has a stolen base. Runner at second, 1 out. Ben Shore at the plate. Center fielder batting cleanup. Don't see that too often. No balls. That was a called strike on the throw down as well. Steen comes set. Looks back and delivers. The 1-1 pitch fouled. And off for Rudy. 1-2 the count now. Double play ball not in effect. Roberto Mejia Jr. He's standing a little bit closer to second base. Ortiz playing just about in the middle of second and third, and Ogren toward the line at third base. Carlone also near the line at first. Fouled off back into the netting. We'll stay at 1-2. Power coming to today's game after splitting a doubleheader yesterday with Jamestown. 1-2 the count. Looks back. And another breaking ball fought off by Shore. That one low in the zone he wanted to protect, and he did. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Pioneers currently lead by a score of 1-0. Steen looks back and delivers. And another foul ball, this time toward the Niagara Power dugout. Still 1-2 the count. Shore battling here. The 1-2 again. Breaking ball in the dirt. This will send Pulpa from second to third. Unable to get to that one is Rudy. Is now a runner at third for the Pioneers early in the game. Folks, I'd be remiss to not tell you about Flight Scope, brand new software here available for the Niagara Power for the first time this season. I'll be relaying some of that information to you as you follow along with the Niagara Power. Steen delivers. And a fly ball hit to shallow right field. That one bounces in front of Greenfield. And the run comes around to score. 2-0 ball game. Ben Shore aboard. One out here for the Power. 86-mile-an-hour fastball. Next, a speed of 54 miles an hour. Off the bend. Not great contact, but sometimes it doesn't matter how hard you hit it. It matters where you hit it. As this brings up Bobby Marsh, the left-handed hitting first baseman. He swings and misses. Marsh also throws left-handed as well. Brock Rudy needs a new glove. Looks like that one may have broke on him. Suppose an 81-mile-an-hour fastball may do that. You catch it in the wrong spot. 0-1 the count. Bobby Marsh taking his time to get back into the box. From Florida Atlantic University. Another pitch called on the outside. Looks like an 80-mile-an-hour changeup. Took something off there. He's sitting around 86, 87 for the fastball. Throws over to first. No dive from Shore. He's back very comfortably. One out for the Power. 0-2 count. Steen gets his sign. Looks over to first. He'll come set and deliver. And a called ball on the outside. 85 miles an hour. And a quick, brief pause in the action. An open gate on the right side of the field. Stop play momentarily. Don't want a ball going out of play if it doesn't need to. And two Pioneers run down there. A foul ball to the backstop. We'll stay at a 1-2 count. One ball, two strikes. Dylan Steen delivers and a called strike three on the outside corner. Bobby Marsh goes down on strikes. Now this brings up Chris Erickson. Erickson, one of two players from Siena College on this Pioneers roster. Both himself and his teammate Donovan Montgomery playing for the Elmira Pioneers as he watches strike one. Breaking ball on the outside. 75 miles an hour on that one from Steen. As he comes set and delivers. And a ball in the dirt. Good block by Rudy. 78 miles an hour on that one. Doesn't look like it had a ton of break. I believe he's throwing a slider more than a curveball. No balls and 2 strikes. Elmira able to make contact here in the bottom of the first. A foul ball chopped down the third base side. No balls and 2 strikes. Shore gets his lead at first. And Steen comes set. He'll step and deliver. And a called strike on the outside. The second strikeout. Both of them backwards Ks in the scorebook as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our live stream on YouTube. Hello and welcome back. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Niagara Power going to look to put a dent or at least tie the game here in the bottom of the first inning after going down by a score of 2-0 in the bottom of the first. A called strike, 0-2 the count. Nathan Manning leading off here for the Power. The first time we've seen him hit leadoff here so far this season. He swings and a hard ground ball hit over to Mejia at second. He throws over to first. That one in time. That's Trimble at second base. And good hustle by Manning made that play close. Cole Gabrielson up now. Batting third, Channing Ortiz. Scott Ogren batting cleanup. Nicholas Balsano in the 5th spot. He's at DH. Carlone, the third baseman, he's batting 6th. Rudy at 7th. Lozano 8th, and 9th and 10th are Aaron Greenfield and Roberto Mejia Jr. That's first pitch to Gabrielson, a called strike. Jack Sokol, Auburn product, right-handed pitcher on the mound. He'll start things off here for the Pioneers. 1-1 the count. He's throwing to Gil Murad behind the plate. A fly ball but foul and out of play. Josh Taylor at third, Donovan Montgomery at short, and South Trimble at second base. They're all throwing to Bobby Marsh at first. A called ball on the outside, 2-2 the count. Left to right field, it's Chris Erickson, Ben Shore, and Don Pulpa. Sokol with the 2-2 to Gabrielson. He swings on another high fly ball, foul down the right field line, and this one will be out of play. Gabrielson in the second of 2 games yesterday. 2 for 3, reach base on all 3 times he was up. And 1 for 3 in the first game. Skilled young ball player from Northern California. The 2-2 now. And swung on a slow chopper. Hit. Sokol will take care of this one. Throw over to first. That one off the dirt and past the glove of Marsh. Gabrielson rounding first. He's going towards second. And he's held at second by his manager, Stu Peterson. As he reaches first base, I believe that one will be ruled a hit. As Grand Canyon University's product, Channing Ortiz, or Channy Ortiz, he's playing shortstop. We saw him a late arrival here for the Power. He's been a fixture at shortstop ever since he showed up. I know that a few executives on the Niagara Power team were very excited to see him show up, a skilled ball player. Gabrielson an aggressive lead at second, as he normally does. Called ball on the outside. Righty on lefty matchup. 1-1. Ortiz the lefty, as he hits one near the hands off the bat, and a soft fly ball to Taylor at third. 2 outs. Ogren yesterday, base hit in the first game. He only struck out swinging 3 times in the second. He'll look to correct that here at the plate. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. He watches a fastball on the outside. 1-0 the count. Swung on a miss. Ogren quickly 0-2. 85-mile-an-hour pitch there from Sokol. Quickly 0-2. Sokol making quick work. No one really able to get good contact on the ball, and a high chopper hits to Montgomery at short. He settles, throws over to first in time for the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 1 hit, 1 left on base, no runs, and no runs scored. We head into the top of the 2nd inning. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our live stream on YouTube. Justin Taylor up to bat now in the top of the second inning. Welcome back and thank you for joining us live with our stream on YouTube. If we're not on WLVL, we're here. Even if we are on WLVL, the Lockport station, you'll still find all video stream on YouTube, live on the Niagara Power YouTube page. Love if you would subscribe to our page. Keep up to date with everything Niagara Power this summer. Justin Taylor, South Trimble, and Peter Theodorellis all due up for the Pioneers this half inning. 0-2 quickly. Steen on the mound. And a foul ball hit behind home plate and toward the Niagara Power dugout. And a called ball. 1-2. Steen on the mound. The 1-2 pitch. Another foul ball back into the netting. Steen doing a good job here early to pound the zone with strikes. A lot of foul balls, a lot of balls in play here for this Pioneer squad. 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. Ball on the outside, make that 2-2. Justin Taylor coming from Millersville, the Millersville product. As he reaches out, a high fly ball in the infield. Roberto Mejia Jr. underneath that one and grabs that for the first out of the inning.
Now batting the second baseman from George Mason University, number 14, South Trimble.
And South Trimble, the second baseman. He steps to the bat now, a righty-on-righty matchup. Steen gets his sign and delivers. Called ball on the inside. 85-mile-an-hour pitch. Called ball again. This one, a breaking ball on the outside. I'll make that 2-0. Quickly a 3-0 count on those pitches finding the strike zone. 3-0 pitch. 3-1. Folks, thank you again for tuning in to our live stream on YouTube. All games visually can be found here, as well as WLVL Lockport radio station. Pretty much any game that doesn't interfere with the New York Yankees schedule we'll have on there. South Trimble stands on first base after being walked. Peter Theodorellis, the designated hitter today. Another lefty in this Elmira Pioneers lineup. A called strike on the outside. Theodorellis from Malloy. 0-1 the count. Throw over to first. Steen with a dummy move. 0-1 still the count. Double play ball in effect. Both Ortiz and Mejia Jr. standing close to second base. As a high fly ball hit out to center field. Gabrielson underneath that one and will make the grab for the second out of the inning. Overthrow by Gabrielson. Carlone with a good backup there, ensuring that South Trimble stays on base where he is.
Number 6, Gil Murad.
And Gil Murad from Ithaca College steps to bat. Murad, the catcher, rounding out the lineup here at the 10th spot. And waiting on deck is the Jeff Mejia, the extra hitter for the Pioneers. First pitch from Steen, a breaking ball. On 1 the count. Throws over to first, gets in and out of the glove of Carlone. That one a short throw to first, didn't make it there. And bounced off the ground and off the glove of Will Carlone. 0-1. Steen, he'll check first. He'll come set and deliver the 0-1 count. Chopper hit foul down the third baseline. Oh, and 2 the count. Steen on the mound, 0-2 indicated by the home plate umpire. And he throws over to first again. Got it over there a little quicker. Still 0-2. And Steen delivers yet again. High fly ball hit foul on the right field bleachers. Still 0-2. The 0-2 again. And a ground ball hit over to Ortiz, but underneath his glove and off his foot, rounding second and heading toward third is Trimble. And looks like, never mind, he will hold up at second after an aggressive rounding of the bag. And Murad on base by way of an error. Trimble stands at second. This brings it to the top of the order. It's going to be Mejia here for the Pioneers. Steen, the right-hander, still on the mound, working for the Power with 2 outs. A called strike on the outside corner. Swing and a miss from Mejia, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Looks back to second and delivers. And a ground ball hit back to Ortiz. He backhands that one. Over to first and stretching out is Will Carlone for the 3rd out of the inning. And just like that, the Niagara Power hold off the scoring threat. Score still 2-0 as we head into the bottom of the 2nd inning. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our live stream on YouTube. Hello and welcome back to Sal Magley Stadium. James Burns with here. Niagara Power currently trail by a score of 2-0 behind the Elmira Pioneers. Nicholas Balsano at the bat now. Himself, William Carlone, and Brock Rudy all due up for the Power so far. Ball one on the outside, 2-0 count. Two balls, no strikes. Breaking ball from Sokol. Does not find the zone, 3-0. Pitch finds the zone. 3-1 here from Sokol. Breaking ball right back at him. Hits off the edge of his glove. And off of Mejia at second base. Throw over to first will not be in time. I believe we'll call that a base hit there in the infield. A couple tough plays to make in a row. Nothing that anybody on the Pioneer squad would be required to make or expected to make. And from VCU, it's Will Carlone. Carlone, the Dynamic Training Systems player of the game last night, for one of them at least. He watches ball one on the outside. 1-0 count. Runner at first. He represents the tying run for the Power here in the bottom of the second inning. As a fastball finds the zone. 83 miles an hour for Sokol. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sokol gets his sign. And ball a little too far on the inside. 2-1 the count. Sokol again to Carlone, the 2-1. A breaking ball on the outside. Gives Carlone a favorable count at 3-1. He can be a little more picky here as he decides which pitch to put into play. 3-1 pitch. A little too far on the inside. That one almost got Carlone, but it did not. He is on his way down to first base by way of a walk. This brings up Brock Rudy for the Niagara Power. He's catching day for the Niagara Power. University of Utah Utes. Left-handed batter steps in against the right-handed pitcher. First pitch to him, an 82-mile-an-hour fastball. 0-1. And breaking ball fouled off back to the backstop by Rudy. Took something off there, 70 miles an hour on that breaking ball. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first and second for the Niagara Power. Sokol gets his sign and delivers. And a ball low in the zone, an aggressive lead for Balsano at second. He does not go anywhere though. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Breaking ball on the outside does not find the zone. And just like that, the count is evened up at 2-2. And steps and delivers. Rudy, a high fly ball to left field. Underneath this one is Erickson. He sails underneath it and makes the grab for the first out of the inning. This brings up USC's Tyler Lozano. Lozano listed as a catcher. We've seen him catch, seen him be the extra hitter, the designated hitter, the right fielder, the first baseman, especially early in the season when the Niagara Power were waiting on more student athletes to finish up their respective seasons at their schools. No balls, 1 strike. That one a fastball for 85 miles an hour. This one a breaking ball. Off-speed pitch at 79. 1-1 the count. And the pitch. Called ball on the outside. Make it 2-1. Two-one pitch. High fly ball out to right field. Pulp underneath that one. No tag from either runners. They'll stay at first and second. This one brings up Aaron Greenfield.
Now batting for the Power, the right fielder from California State, Dominguez Hills, number 1, Aaron.
And Aaron Greenfield, he comes to us from California State, Dominguez Hills. He steps in the batter's box for his first at-bat of the day. Sokol, a high fastball. One ball and no strikes. And the 1-0 pitch, a breaking ball that finds the zone. He's sitting about 70, 71 with the breaking ball. Between the fastball and changeup, that's between 85 and 78. And a soft ground ball hit back to Sokol, the pitcher. He'll hang on to it as Greenfield hustled his way down to first base. And a base hit as that advances Balsano to third and Carlone to second. Tying run at second. Go ahead run at first. Roberto Mejia Jr., he's at the bat now.
From Point Park University, number 24, Roberto Mejia Jr.
Mejia Jr., he steps to the bat now. Missed the last couple days. This is his first appearance in a few games. From Three Rivers College, he watches strike one low in the zone. 87 miles an hour. He's the second baseman today. Has a call on strike 2. Quickly 0-2. Bases loaded. And Mejia Jr. at the dish. A righty on righty matchup as he will hope to put one in play, potentially in the outfield for the Niagara Power. That will at least tie the ball game. The 0-2 pitch from Sokol. And a called ball on the outside. Sokol, I think, thought that one was strike 3. Good eye by Mejia to let that one go. And swung on and missed the 1-2 pitch. A high fastball. Mejia could not lay off. That one 89 miles an hour on the flight scope as we head into the top of the third inning. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our live stream on YouTube.
All right, fans, let's give a big round of applause for your fellow Power fans who will be participating in the water bucket race. We've got teams today. Team 1 is Michael and Stanley. How'd it go? Team 2 is Spencer and Nick.
Good till then.
Yeah, it is a race. Get some water, the far end, and then fill your bucket. The one who fills it the most is the winner. All right, let's go.
Stop it. You should see one of your games. actually have one on the field, two on the outside, and then one in the box.
Mikkel,
Yeah.
Mikkel, can you see who's... Hello, welcome back in. Top of the third inning. 2-0 ball game. The Niagara Power currently trail. Dylan Steen still on the mound for the Power. Be Donovan Montgomery, Dom Pulpa, and Ben Schur all due up this inning. Brett Kohansky, the Canisius College Golden Griffin, native of Cheektowaga, New York. He's warming up in the bullpen for the Niagara Power. 1-1 count here to Montgomery. Breaking ball, he fouls that one off out of the stadium. Montgomery reached in the first inning. He was hit by a pitch. Then out at second on a fielder's choice off the bat of Don Pulpa. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2. Fastball high. He laid off of that one. And a strikeout there for Steen. Good pitch by Steen to get him there. As this brings up Pulpa. And got a good lefty and right-handed batter mix here for the Pioneers. They'll keep any pitcher they face off balance. He squares around to bunt, reaches for that one. And a called strike because he's not able to pull that one back. Just missed the ball there. 0-1 the count. And Pulpa the fielder's choice. He reached first base, stole second. He would come around to score as he fouls that one off. 1-2 for Steen. He's looking to hold the Pioneers at bay as long as he can. A 2-0 lead as his Niagara Power trail the Elmira Pioneers. No balls and 2 strikes. He steps and deals. Pitch on the outside, hit foul down the third base line. 0-2. Well, but he's starting in right today. And the 0-2 count against him. Steen steps off, wants to run through the signals again with his catcher. The 0-2 and a breaking ball off of Rudy, gets behind him. And actually good that one did not find the strike zone, or else on the drop third strike, Pulpa would have been down at first base, possibly second, depending on his sense of urgency, get on the box, and speed. The 1-2, Steen sets and delivers. And a ball on the outside. That'll make it 2-2. And Steen, he's getting ahead in the count early. A lot of 0-2 counts, 1-2 counts. That one goes right by him. And a base hit right up the middle. But just like that, the Elmira Pioneers able to put balls in play, fight off some pitches. After a couple foul balls on a 2-2 count. Pulpa showed exactly that. Ben Shore up to bat now. Shore an RBI base hit in the first inning. His team currently leads 2-0. And swung on and missed. One and one the count. Steen on the mound trying to work here. Like I said, he's been getting ahead in the count early and often as he throws over to first. A lot of 0-2 counts, a lot of 1-2 counts, but Pioneers doing a good job of putting balls in play and fouling pitches off as well. The 1-1 after the throw over to first. Sets and delivers. And a ball on the inside. Two balls and one strike. Steen comes set and delivers, taken off for second. As Pulpa.
You alright?
And that one almost hit Tom Ford at our merchandise tent. Both fans and interns alike, make sure you pay attention to foul balls out of play. Netting only does so much. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Steen sets and delivers a breaking ball in the dirt. 3-2 the count now. Full count here. Shore working against Steen. Time called by Shore just as Steen was about to come set. Steen the payoff pitch and a breaking ball called strike 3. And the second strikeout of the inning. And his 4th of the game. This brings up Bobby Marsh. He's from Florida Atlantic University, or FAU for short. He struck out in the first looking. Pulpa gets his lead at first. Saw an attempted hit and run. The last batter. And called strike on the outside. 85-mile-an-hour fastball. Oh, and 1 the count. Brett Kohansky up in the bullpen for the Power. Gotta imagine we'd see him. And a pitch in the dirt, but a pitch out. As that one down to second base. Pulpa is in there safely. That's his 2nd stolen base of the day. One ball, 1 strike. And 2 outs. Swung on and missed. That'll make the count 1-2 here against Marsh. Steen looking to finish him off for the 2nd time in 3 innings. Pitchers count at 1-2. Steen with his sign. He'll set. Look back. And call time there from Marsh. A late time call awarded from the umpire. Steen looking back at second twice. A little too long, says Marsh, and they will reset. 1-2 count, breaking ball in. Dirk gets behind Brock Rudy. He throws over to third. That throw in time. The tag is on. And Ogren put the tag on him. A good throw by Brock Rudy down to third base, and that will get Pulpa for the third out of the inning. No runs, one hit, none left on base, and no errors. We head into the bottom of the third inning. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our live stream on YouTube. Hello, we're back at the bottom of the third inning. On the top of the order here for the Niagara Power, Nathan Manning leading things off for the Power as he did in the first. Cole Gabrielson and Channing Ortiz all due up this inning. Strike one on the outside corner to Manning. This one, a fastball, grounded over to Trimble. As Manning did in the first inning, he grounds out to second for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder from the College of San Mateo, number 6, Cole Gabrielson.
Now this brings up Cole Gabrielson. He reached all the way to second base by way of an E1. Slow trickler. Sokol got a hold of it, threw to first. And I got past the glove of Marsh. 0-1 to Gabrielson. Sokol again, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball. Does not find the inside part of the plate. 1-1. 68 miles an hour on the breaking ball. He slows it down there. And strike two on the outside corner. That one, 72. He mixes things up here. He's kept the Niagara Power hitters off beat. And a fastball fought off by Gabrielson. And that one 83 miles an hour. One ball and two strikes. One out. And call ball on the inside. That'll even up the count at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, ball on the outside. Good block by Murad. And just like that, the count is full for Gabrielson. Usually don't want to let him on base. He's a threat to steal, and he can usually grab a couple extra bags from you. As he watches ball four and makes his way down the first base line. And the second walk of the day for Sokol. This brings up Channing Ortiz. Grand Canyon University product. He steps to the bat here for the Niagara Power. Gabrielson on first with 1 out. Ortiz the tying run at home right now as Scott Ogren waits on deck. 0-1 the count to Ortiz. Sokol on the mound. He'll come set and deliver. A fastball on the outside. Sokol, the 1-1. A breaking ball. Ball too far outside. 69 miles an hour. 2-1 here from Sokol. Gabrielson takes off for first. It's a hit and run. He's around second. He's going to head toward third, standing up. And the hit and run play worked to perfection. On runners at the corners. Ortiz at first represents the tying run now. Ogren at the plate representing the go-ahead run. Ogren at the bat. Runners at the corners. Niagara Power currently trail by a score of 2-0. Good block by Morant. Kept that one in front of him. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 from Sokol. He steps in, delivers in a hard hit ball over to third base. That's Taylor to second, over to first, and past the glove of Marsh. Ogren will stay at first. That brings Gabrielson around to score, and Ortiz is out on the fielder's choice.
Now batting the designated hitter from Baylor University, number 29, Nicholas Balsano.
This brings up Nicholas Balsano. Lead cut in half just like that for the Elmira Pioneers. Runner at first. And Balsano, a base hit his first time around. He was stranded at third. Strike one on the outside. No balls, 1 strike. And a breaking ball finds the outside part of the plate. Quickly like that, it is 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch fouled off on the right side of the field. Oh, 2 pitch after a good foul ball by Balsano. He's played well all year. More evident by his ability to fight off pitches he doesn't like. And a chopper down the third base line. Taylor over to first. And in time for the third out of the inning. Niagara Power cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 as we head into the top of the fourth. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our live stream on YouTube. Hey folks, whether you need to apply for a loan, open a banking account, or apply for a credit card, Niagara's Choice Federal Credit Union is the place to go. Niagara's Choice has 4 locations across western New York, including one in Niagara Falls, right on Packer Road. They even have a mobile banking app. Choose to bank where you belong, Niagara's Choice. We're on the top of the 4th inning. Niagara Power able to cut that lead in half of the Elmira Pioneers. A 2-1 count. Excuse me, a 2-1 score, 0-0 count. Bobby Marsh, Chris Erickson, and Justin Taylor all due up for the Pioneers this inning. On the mound, in relief of Dylan Steen, it is Brett Kohansky. Saw Kohansky, he got a couple starts. He's coming out of the reliever position now. Steen, 2 earned runs in 3 innings of work, 4 strikeouts. 0-2 quickly here for the right-hander out of Cheektowaga, New York. About 30 minutes south of Niagara Falls. He steps and deals. Fastball on the outside. That'll make the count 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Kohansky. Fastball on the outside. 2-2 count. And the righty facing the left-handed Marsh. And a hit, high fly in left field. Charging in at that one is Manning. He makes the grab for the first out of the inning. And this brings up Chris Erickson. Chris Erickson, right-handed batter out of Siena College. He's playing left today. He struck out looking his first time up. He swings at the first pitch he sees, a base hit right back up the middle. And he's aboard with 1 out.
Now batting the third baseman from Millersville University, number 24, Justin Taylor.
Justin Taylor on now. Flew out to Roberto Mejia Jr. in the 2nd inning. He's at second base today. Infield fly his first time up. Now he's up with 1 on and 1 out. Double play ball in effect as he watches strike 1 on the outside. 84-mile-an-hour pitch. The 0-1 count. Kohansky on the mound. A fastball high and outside. The 1-1. Kohansky, he sets and deals. Another ball that misses high, 82 miles an hour. Rudy out to talk with his reliever. South Trimble, he's up immediately after Justin Taylor. And Taylor, a high flying ball, but that goes fouls. Now that went out of the stadium and in the parking lot directly behind Sal Magley Stadium. Two balls and 2 strikes. That one a ball on the inside. Rudy doesn't know where it is at first, but he tracks that one down, throws it back, and we now have a full count to Justin Taylor. Taylor, he's had a good day so far at third base. Full count here for him. Runner at first. Kohanski with the sign and the payoff pitch. And hit a base hit to left center field. Gabrielson over to his right. He will cut that off. Rounding second and heading toward third is Erickson. He is in with the slide. That one bounces off the arm. Ogren at third. That one rolls to Rudy. And as the throw came into third base, Taylor rounded first and headed towards second. So just like that, runners at second and third with one out. And from George Mason University, the second baseman, South Trimble, he walked his first time up and was stranded at second base. His team ahead by a score of 2-1 with one out here in the top of the fourth. He's going to look to extend that lead here. Kohanski. He'll come set, step and deliver, and a ground ball to Mejia Jr. at second. He'll take the sure out at first. 2 outs now in the inning. Erickson comes around to score. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Now batting, the designated hitter from Beloit College, number 9, Peter Theodorellis.
And the designated hitter, Peter Theodorellis, up to bat now for the Elmira Pioneers. Called ball on the outside. Theodorellis flew out to Cole Gabrielson in center field his first time up in the second inning. That's a called strike to even up the count at 1-1. Brett Kohanski, the Canisius College product, he's on the mound in relief of Dylan Steen. Throws a fastball on the outside. Two balls, one strike. 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. Niagara Power looking to get out of this one with minimal damage. Foul ball hit down the left side. A couple of young fans race to get that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The catcher Murad waiting on deck and his shin guards. Steps in a good block by Rudy. Murad's Niagara Power counterpart. Three balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Kohanski on the mound. He steps in, delivers, and a ball on the outside. And Theodorellis is on first by way of a walk.
Now batting, the catcher from Ithaca College, number 6, Gil Murad.
Gil Murad, the catcher. He's on now, reached by way of an error in the second inning. He was stranded at first. He swings and misses at strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Breaking ball finds the zone for strike 2. .75-mile-an-hour breaking ball from Kohanski. He sets in, delivers again. And a called ball on the outside. 1-2 the count. One ball, 2 strikes. Kohanski looking to end the inning here with minimal damage. A 3-1 lead here for the Pioneers. Steps in, delivers a ball high in the zone. 2-2 the count. Two from Kohanski. Swan fouled off down the right field side. 2-2 the count, 3-1 the score. Pioneers on top. Good block by Rudy. This will send Taylor home. And no throw, aggressive base running from Justin Taylor brings him home. A 4-1 lead now for the Pioneers. And that will also advance Theodore Ellis to second base. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Kohansky, the righty out of Cheektowaga, New York. He steps and delivers. And a high fly ball hits the center field. Gabrielson not able to make the catch on that. Rounding third and heading toward home. A good throw by Gabrielson, but unable to be handled by Rudy. Couldn't handle it on the hop. And now a 5-1 ball game as the Niagara Power currently trail in the top of the 4th inning. An RBI base hit for Murad. Jeff Mejia back to the top of the order. Runner at second with 2 outs. No one throwing in the Niagara Power bullpen. He squares around to bunt, lays that one behind home plate. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch from Kohansky, a ball on the inside. Good block by Rudy to keep Murad at second. One and one. That pitch high and outside does not find the strike zone. 81-mile-an-hour fastball from Kohansky. That one 2-1. Make that 2-2. That ball finds the outside part of the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 gone here in the top of the 4th. Power looking to get out of this one. He steps and delivers. And a base hit out to Gabrielson in center field. Rounding third and heading home is Murad. Gabrielson mishandles that one. A throw into second base. And that one not in time. And the ball took a bounce off of the glove of Gabrielson. Murad. He was around third. He was heading home no matter what. But Mejia now stands at second base. Aggressive base running, heads up base running. 6-1 ball game, 4 runs surrendered here. Pioneers currently lead. Donovan Montgomery, his last at bat was just an inning ago. He struck out against Steen. A fastball finds the strike zone. Called strike 2, quickly 0-2 the count. And the 0-1 pitch here, 0-2 pitch here from Kohansky as he gets the sign. He fires in a ball on the inside. That one almost got him, but just missed. 1-2 the count. One ball and 2 strikes. Kohansky again, a ball on the outside. That'll bring the count even at 2-2. Don't want to lose him here, especially with an 0-2 count previously in the at-bat. sets again and delivers. Swung on and fouled off the bat and then off the mask of Rudy. He looks to be all right. Ben Asher talking to the home plate umpire. Perhaps just trying to buy some time for his catcher. After taking one off the face mask, that one face mask popped off his head. Looks to be okay. Didn't run up to the pitcher or try to buy time in any way. Maybe that was Asher doing it for him. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 away. 2-2 pitch for Kohanski. Swung on and missed by Montgomery for the last out of the inning. We head into the bottom of the 4th inning. It's currently 6-1. Elmira leads. We'll be right back with our live stream on YouTube. Hey folks, Niagara Falls State Park is known as the oldest state park in the United States. Just a 10-minute drive from Sal Magley Stadium and is home to the famous Niagara Falls. Visiting Niagara Falls State Park is on the bucket list of millions across the world, so why not visit it when you are this close? Thank you to the Niagara Falls State Park for sponsoring the Power this season. And folks, for more than 150 years, Niagara University has been educating students in the Catholic and Vincentian tradition. Without Niagara University, the Power would not possibly be on the field and operating. Be sure to visit www.niagara.edu to learn more about Niagara University Vincentian mission, admissions, and more.
Now batting for the Niagara Power, first baseman from Virginia Commonwealth, number 17, Will Corleone.
And we got Will Corleone. He's at the bat now. VCU product will be followed up by Brock Rudy and Tyler Lozano, some high-end Division I talent, due up this inning. Ball 1. We're at the bottom of the 4th inning, a 6-1 ball game. Advantage Pioneers, the visiting Elmira Pioneers. They put 4 across the plate last time up. Starts to cool down here a little bit at Niagara Power Stadium, Sal Magley Stadium. Corleone hits one out to center field, but that's caught fairly easily by Shore out in center.
Now batting for the Power, the catcher from the University of Utah, number 8, Brock Rudy.
This brings up Brock Rudy. Rudy flew out to Erickson in left field his last time up. His second at-bat here in the game forthcoming. Swung on and missed relief pitcher Chris Mattoon. He's from Alfred State. He's on the mound here in relief for Sokol. Swung on and fouled off by Rudy. That one down the left field side and out of play.
Once again, retrieving, bring it back to concessions for a complimentary piece of candy. Their way of saying thank you for helping keep the balls in our supply.
0-2 after that foul ball. Mattoon with the delivery. Ball one on the outside as called by the home plate umpire. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, hit hard down the first base line past Marsh. And Rudy is aboard with a base hit. This brings up Tyler Lozano. 1 on, 1 out. He steps to the dish. Niagara Power trying to climb out of this 6-1 hole. Aaron Greenfield waits on deck. Lozano, a fly ball out to right field. It was Polpa making the catch on him. He's 0 for 1 so far on the day. Hits one right back to the pitcher, Mattoon. He throws over to first to get the sure out. Wasn't a clean grab by him, but nonetheless, throw over to first base will signify the second out of the inning. Now he can just worry about the batter instead of Rudy at second base. This brings up Aaron Greenfield to the box. Fastball on the outside corner. That one misses. Ball 1. A 1-0 count here. Runner at second, 2 down. Mattoon delivers. Ball 2 on the outside. Greenfield, the base hit his first time up. He was stranded at first after Roberto Mejia strikeout. So bases loaded, strikeout to end the second inning. As he watches a breaking ball, called strike. 2-1 the count now. Mattoon looks back, he sets and delivers. Foul ball out of play. Two and 2 the count here. Greenfield, the right fielder, up to bat. Mattoon comes set, delivers, and a base hit picked to right field. Rounding second and holding at second. That's Rudy. So he'll stay at third. Greenfield, he's 2 for 2 on the day so far. And runners at the corners for the Niagara Power. And from Three Rivers College brings up Roberto Mejia Jr. Mejia, he's 0 for 1 on the day. A strikeout in the second inning. Called strike. 0-1 the count. No balls, 1 strike. As he swings and fouls that one off into the Niagara Power dugout. 0-2 count quickly here for Mejia Jr. Talked to him the other day. His dad, Roberto Mejia Sr., former big leaguer, currently coaches a team down in Mexico. I asked, would I know anybody on that team? He said, yeah, Adrian Gonzalez. Competitive league down there, as he was telling me, and a hard hit ball out to left field. Underneath that one, Erickson's tracking that one, and he'll make the grab for the third out of the inning. Niagara Power unable to put any across the board. They're still down by a score of 6-1. We'll be right back with our live stream on YouTube. Hey folks, when in Buffalo, you must eat chicken wings, and who does wings better than the Anchor Bar, the original birthplace of the wing? Make your way over to Anchor Bar in Niagara Falls after the game to enjoy some of Western New York's famous wings. And hey, speaking of food, the Niagara Power are currently running the concession stand on Fan Food. Easy ordering for any location, from concession stands to on-premise restaurants. This is the easiest and quickest way to take contactless mobile orders. Don Pulp up the bat now for the Elmira Pioneers. They currently lead 6-1. Swings the first pitch he sees, a foul ball into the netting. Top of the fifth inning here at Sal Magley Stadium. Ball on the outside. Kohanski's still on the mound. Pulpus, Shore, and Marsh all due up this inning. 1-1 the count. Swung on a hard hit ball past the glove of Ogren. That one down the left field line. He's rounding second and rounding first, heading towards second. And a stand-up double to start things off for Don Pulpa.
Now batting, the extra hitter from Auburn University, number 19, Ben Shore.
And Ben Shore, he's up to bat now. Ben Shore, a strikeout looking in the third. He also had 2 RBI base hit in the first inning. Sent 2 runs around there for the Pioneers. A called strike on the inside corner. Brings the count to 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. A breaking ball, a little high. And that'll leave the count at 1-1. Niagara Power split a doubleheader yesterday with the Jamestown Tarp Skunks. Lost the first one, won the second. It was a close game toward the end. Swung on and missed. 1-2 count now. Talked to one of the coaches for Jamestown yesterday. Said, they got about 16 arms. They always pitch well when they come into town. Well, they always pitch well no matter what. 16 arms ready to go. Deep pitching staff there in Jamestown. 1-2 count. High fly ball. This one in foul territory. Carlone over to his left. He makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Throws over to third to make sure no advancement from Pulpa will take place. And he stays at second. This brings up Bobby Marsh. Marsh, the third baseman. 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out in the first inning. He flew out to Manning and left in the fourth. Manning, a great play, rushing in to make that grab. Otherwise would have been a base hit. Strike on the outside. No balls, 1 strike. Six-1 ball game. Advantage Pioneers. Swung on a ground ball hit over to Carlone at first. He's tosses to Kohanski, the covering pitcher, for the second out of the inning. That will send Pulpa to third, but with 2 outs. Less attention to be paid to him by Kohanski. This brings up Chris Erickson. 1 for 2 on the day. Base hit and a run scored in the fourth inning. He struck out looking in the first against Steen. 3 runs allowed here for Kohanski on the day. And Chopper hit over Ortiz at short. He throws over to first in time for the third out of the inning. We head into the bottom of the fifth. Niagara Power still trailed by a score of 6-1. We'll be right back with our stream live on YouTube. Hey folks, Niagara Falls Memorial Medical Center strive to provide the highest level of care through their highly skilled healthcare professionals and leading edge technology. Thank you to our proud sponsors, Niagara Falls Memorial Medical Center. Hey folks, and the UBMD Orthopedics and Sports Medicine strive to create an environment of compassion, innovation, and collaboration in the pride in the jobs they perform. Visit their website, UBOrtho, to request an appointment at one of their several locations across Western New York, including the one at, Niagara Falls Memorial Medical Center. Top of the order here for the Power in the fifth. Nathan Manning starts things off as he swings in a high fly ball to left field. Erickson in on that one, and he'll make the grab.
Now batting for the Power, the center fielder,
Brings up Cole Gabrielson.
San Mateo, number 6, Cole Gabrielson.
Gabrielson, he's 0 for 2 on the day. 0 for 1. Reached on a walk in the third. Come around to score on that one. That was the first and only run for the Niagara Power in today's ball game. He swings at the first pitch he sees. A ground ball over to Taylor. Fires over to first in time for the second out of the inning. Quick 2 outs for the Pioneers here. This brings up Channing Ortiz. Channing Ortiz, he is 0 for 1. Flew out to Taylor at third in the first inning. He had a base hit in the third inning. Out on a fielder's choice for the second out of the inning. He watches ball 1 and 2 on the outside corner. 6-1 ball game for the Niagara Power. A 4-run fourth inning will do that to you. Off-speed pitch high in the zone. 3-1 the count to Ortiz. 3-0 the count to Ortiz. Scott Ogren waits on deck. 3-0. Called strike on the outside corner. Chris Mattoon on the mound for the Pioneers. He's in relief of Jack Sokol as he walks Ortiz for the first base runner this inning for the Niagara Power. This brings up Scott Ogren. Scott Ogren, he's 0 for 2 on the day. Reached in a third on a fielder's choice. That's the one that Channing Ortiz was out on. Ogren, 2 games yesterday. 1 for 3 in the first game. 0 for 3 in the second with 3 strikeouts. As he swings a foul ball hit down the left field line. 1-1. Niagara Falls under 500 coming into today's game. Obviously, at this level, develop the player, win afterward, but hopefully they'll be able to turn things around here soon. Ground ball hit over to shortstop. That's Montgomery. Flips it to second in time for the third out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base as we head into the top of the 6th inning. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our live stream on YouTube. Hey folks, Zubin Custom Homes pays attention to detail while providing a friendly experience, and a client participation is key. They do not want to miss a single specification during the design and construction of your dream home. However, the level of customer involvement during all phases is completely up to you. Their team is experienced and knowledgeable. They provide only the highest quality workmanship and use industry-leading materials. They differ from other companies because they offer customers a flat rate, ensuring their dream home is well within their financial reach. In addition, they never use models. Every home they produce is a complete custom build. Zubin Custom Homes, where custom is standard. Justin Taylor, South Trimble, and Peter Theodorellis all do up this inning. Still Kohansky on the mound for the Niagara Power. He's given up 4 so far. He steps and delivers. Ball on the outside. 2-1 count here against Justin Taylor, the third baseman. He's 1 for 2 coming into today's at-bat. Fouls one back into the netting. 2-2 the count. 2-2 from Kohansky. Breaking ball, line, foul. Down the right field side, hard hit ball. Millisecond later, that would have been probably a double for the third baseman, but baseball, a game of inches, a game of milliseconds. And swings on, a ground ball hit to Ortiz. Ortiz misplays that one on the backhand. And an error on Ortiz as Taylor currently stands at first base.
Now batting for Elmira, the second baseman, George Mason University.
This brings up South Trimble. South Trimble, he's 0 for 1 on the day. 4-3 fielder's choice in the 4th inning. He walked and was stranded at second in the 2nd inning. As he fires a ground ball just in between Ogren and Ortiz. Base hit to left field as he currently stands on first. Taylor advances to second on that one.
Now batting the designated hitter.
Brings up Peter Theodorellis.
Peter Theodorellis.
Theodorellis at the plate. Kohansky on the mound, the right-handed batter. Excuse me, the right-handed pitcher, left-handed batter. Strike one. Two runners on, no outs. This is one of the best case scenarios you can ask for if you are the Pioneers. They're looking to extend their 6-1 lead. And that's exactly what they'll do. A base hit to right field. Running after that one is Greenfield. This one will go to the wall, rounding third and heading home is Trimble. Rounding second and heading toward third is Theodorellis. And the throw not in time. He's in safely. A 2-run RBI triple for Theodorellis, as he slid in at third safely. 2 runs will score. And the Elmira Pioneers extend their lead to 8-1. This brings up the catcher, Gil Murad. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a base hit RBI in the 4th inning. Niagara Power infield in, looking to cut the run off to home. Fastball high in the zone. 1-0. Two-0 the count. Eight-1 ball game. Niagara Power trail. Kohansky on the mound now with a 2-1 count after that pitch finds the zone. Fires one in, a ball low in the zone. A 3-1 count. Swung on a high fly ball, foul territory. This one will be out of play.
State Park foul ball. Once again, fans, if you retrieve it, bring it back to
And that'll bring the count full at 3-2.
keep in our supply.
The payoff pitch.
Here comes another one, boys.
Foul ball out of play. Runner at third, no outs. Pioneers looking to add to this lead. And a breaking ball, high fly ball, Mejia Jr. Second baseman calls off the right fielder Greenfield. Makes the play for that put out.
Now batting for Elmira,
This brings up the top of the order.
from the University of Maine, number 7, Jeff Mejia.
And likely we see Jeff Mejia and Donovan Montgomery unless there is a double play with a runner at third. But Mejia steps to bat now. He's 2 for 3. 2 base hits, 1 run scored, 1 RBI so far on the day. He watches a breaking ball on the outside. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. That will even up the count at 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Foul ball. Poked down the third base side. That'll bring the count to a pitcher's count at 1-2. Mejia from Maine University. As he swings and misses at the breaking ball. A strikeout for Kohanski for the second out of the inning.
Now batting the shortstop from Siena College.
This brings up the shortstop, Donovan Montgomery. Montgomery, he's 0 for 2 on the day. 2 strikeouts in the third and fourth innings. He was hit by a pitch in the first. And he ducks out of that way. Ducks out of that pitch. 1-0 the count. Swung on a high fly ball, but foul. That one left the stadium, folks. One ball, 1 strike. Breeze similar to last night coming in from left field. See a few balls carry out that way toward right and die a little bit once they hit right field. 1-1 the count. Kohanski on the mound. He sets and delivers. And a breaking ball finds the strike zone. 1-2 count. One ball, 2 strikes and 2 away. Kohanski looking to get out of this one. A foul ball again out of the stadium. Off the bike path outside the stadium. And you hear that one enter the pond just outside of Sal Magley. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Delivery from Kohanski. And a ground ball hit right back up the middle. That will score Theodore Ellis. And an RBI base hit. Montgomery's first on the day.
Now batting the right fielder.
This brings up Dom Pulpa.
Number 2, Dom Pulpa.
And Pulpa, he's 2 for 3. He's reached base all 3 times. And the first on a fielder's choice. He'd come around to score that time. And then also base hit in the third. And a double in the 5th. strike on the outside corner. 1-1 the count. Sets and delivers a breaking ball on the outside. Brings the count to 2-1. Excuse me, 1-2. Pokes foul. And that one makes its way over to the merchandise tent. One ball, 2 strikes as umpire gets more baseballs to prepare to throw into play. A lot of foul balls here in this inning. One-two pitch taking off from first. That doesn't matter. That's a strikeout. And Don Popo will end the inning on a strikeout. Elmira Pioneers extend their lead by a score of 9-1. We head into the bottom of the 6th. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on YouTube. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Niagara Power currently trailed by a score of 9-1. 3 came across the board for the Pioneers in the 6th. On the mound still for the Pioneers, Chris Mattoon. One ball, 1 strike. 9-1 the score. Foul ball hit down the right side of the field. Balsano up the bat for the Power. Do up this inning, Will Carlone and Brock Rudy. 1-2 count. Mattoon delivers. Breaking ball on the outside. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball hit far down the right field side. Balsano 1 for 2 so far on the day. As an off-speed pitch does not catch the outside corner. Well, that'll bring the count full. Three balls, 2 strikes. And ground ball. Hit over to Taylor at third. He sets himself, throws over to first in time for the first out of the inning. Second ground up to third for Balsano on the day. This brings up Will Carlone. He's from VCU. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Walked in the second inning. He was stranded there. Stranded on second in the second, and also flew out to Cole Gabrielson flew out to Shore in center field his second time around. This time his third at bat. Niagara Power currently trail by a score of 9-1. Mattoon on the mound in relief for Jack Sokol. And a high fly ball hit out the left center field. Ranging back for that one is Shore. This one will drop in front of the warning track, rounding first and heading towards second is Carlone. He'll stay there as it takes a hard round second base. And he's in second base standing up the double for Carlone. First hit of the inning for the Niagara Power. This brings up Brock Rudy. Reaching the fourth on a base hit. Flew out to Erickson in the left. And the second, a lefty on righty matchup here for the starting catcher. He's got a runner in scoring position. And a hard hit ball down the right field line again. This one is fair. Rounding first and not heading towards second. He'll stay at first. And a good cutoff by Pulpa in right will keep both runners only advancing one base. Standing at first and third are Rudy and Carlone respectively. This brings up Tyler Lozano. Lozano, the extra hitter. Listed as a catcher, him and Brock Rudy will split a majority of the catching duties, along with Nicholas Balsano. Usually see those three in the lineup fairly often. He comes to bat, 1 out, runners at the corners. As he watches ball 1 on the outside. One ball, no strikes. Off speed low in the zone. Make the count 2-0. 9-1 ball game. Niagara Power trail. Lozano redshirted last year. Hits a base hit to left field. This will score Carlone. As Rudy advances from first to second. This brings up Aaron Greenfield. Aaron Greenfield, the right fielder, he's 2 for 2 on the day. 2 base hits. He was stranded at first, both times up in the second and the fourth. As he watches a ball miss the zone, low in the zone. 1-0 the count. He steps and delivers. Called strike about waist high in the middle of the plate for Greenfield. He knows how to pick his pitches. 2 base hits so far on the day. He's played well all season. As he watches a fastball high in the zone. 2-1. Taylor, the third baseman, playing close to the line. Marsh playing in front of the leadoff. The runner at first, that's Lozano. Shortstop and second baseman Montgomery and Trimble both playing close to the bag. Outfield playing deep. Two balls, 2 strikes. Mattoon on the mound. Looks back to second. He'll step off. Roberto Mejia Jr. waits on deck. He steps and delivers, and a hard hit ball to left field. This one will drop fair. Rounding third and heading toward home is Rudy. He will score as Lozano slides into third. And an RBI base hit for Greenfield. He's 3 for 3 on the day. A good day for the right fielder. This brings up Roberto Mejia Jr. Comes out of Three Rivers College. Mejia Jr., he's 0 for 2 on the day. Swings at the first pitch he sees, a high pop fly in the infield. Underneath that one is Trimble, the second baseman, to make the grab. 2 away. This brings up the top of the order. It's Nathan Manning up for the Power. Manning, the leadoff hitter. He's 0 for 3 so far. His second at bat in just as many innings series. Swings at the first pitch he sees. Two groundouts to Trimble in at second. He also flew out to Erickson and left. He fouls one off into the pool right outside Sal Magley Stadium. Same spot. He's consistent. 0-2 the count. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. He pokes that one foul, and that is in the exact same spot. Who wants to go swimming, fellas? No balls, 2 strikes. Hit and run as that one flies into the glove of Trimble. A hard hit ball, but that inning ends on a line out to Trimble at second. Niagara Power put a dent in the lead. It's currently 9-3 as we head into the top of the 7th. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our live stream on YouTube. Hey folks, thanks to our proud sponsors, Dynamic Training Systems. Dynamic Training Systems, located in Lockport, New York, offers personal training, team training, group fitness classes, and athletic development. They utilize the latest exercise science and individualized programming for you, their valued client. Their dedication is evident in your results. Contact them today for hours, classes, and pricing. Folks, we also want to thank Schwab Interior Carpentry and Construction, the official jersey partner of the Niagara Power, serving Western New York for over 20 years. And Island Ship Center, located on Grand Island, is the place for all your shipping, printing, business service, and private mail needs. Top of the 7th inning, Niagara Power currently trail 9-3. Ben Shore, Bobby Marsh, and Chris Erickson all due up for the Power this time around. Foul ball hit toward the Power dugout. That'll make it 1-1 the count. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. An off-speed pitch there. Got him out in front. And it's quickly 1-2. Rudy calling for Greenfield, range over to his right a little bit, in right field. 1-2. Pop fly.
Hats!
And a couple of fly balls right back into the main concourse area right behind us, which is why you hear the yelling from our broadcast team here. Obviously don't want anybody to get hurt. It's hard to be paying attention to the gameplay when you can't even see it. Part of the safety experience you get at Sal Magley Stadium. There you go. 2-2 the count here. Bobby Marsh, he's 0 for 3 on the day. Or, excuse me, Ben Shore, he's 1 for 3 on the day. Bobby Marsh waits on deck. 3-2 the count now. Payoff pitch. A foul ball out of play. And that one's out of the stadium. We'll do it again here at Sal Magley Stadium. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody on. And another foul ball on the right side. A 9-3 ball game here for the Niagara Power. Top of the 7th inning. Steps and delivers. Ground ball hit to Ogren at third. Settles, plays that one, throws over to first in time for the first out of the inning. Now brings up Bobby Marsh. From FAU, left-handed batter, left-handed thrower as well. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Strikeout in the first, a fly out to left in the fourth, and he grounded out to Will Carlone, who tossed the ball to Brett Kohansky in the fifth. Looking for his first base hit here. Infield shifted slightly to the right. Is this one a fly ball over to Greenfield in right field? He runs over and takes care of that one for the second out of the inning. Very long out there for Bobby Marsh. This brings up Chris Erickson. Chris Erickson, he's 1 for 3 on the day. Like Bobby Marsh, just strike out in the first inning. He then had a base hit in the fourth. He'd come around to score. Then ground out to Ortiz to end the fifth. Off-speed pitch gets him looking. 0-1 the count. That one outside, a 1-1 pitch. Now makes the count 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. He sets and delivers. Swung on and missed. A breaking ball got him out in front. Quickly 1-2. 2-2. The Niagara Power looking to stop any more damage that may be coming from the Elmira Pioneers. The 1-2 pitch, chopped foul down the third baseline. One ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Niagara pitcher steps and delivers. Ball on the inside. That'll even up the count at 2-2. Two-two pitch now. And a called strike on the inside corner. We head into the bottom of the 7th inning. Don't go anywhere. It's a 9-3 ball game. We'll be right back with our live stream on YouTube. Hey folks, thanks to Niagara's Choice, whether you need to apply for a loan, open a banking account, or apply for a credit card, they are the place to go. They have 4 locations in Western New York, including one in Niagara Falls on Packer Road. Niagara's Choice, choose to bank where you belong. One, two, three inning for the Power in the top of the 7th. We're in the bottom of the 7th now. Christian Kinsley in relief. I do up this inning for the Power. It will be Cole Gabrielson, Channing Ortiz, and Scott Ogren. Strike one called on the outside corner. Gabrielson, he is 0 for 2 on the day. Reaching the first on an error, walked in the 3rd. Got to 3rd in the 5th. Looks like he'll do that again here as the throw from Taylor goes over to 1st in time for the 1st out of the inning. And my apologies, looks like the first baseman may have dropped it. A lot of objection coming here from Stu Peterson. He will meet, and this will start a meeting with the umpires. Gabrielson, he's standing at first base. And called safe. He's aboard. An error on the first baseman, Marsh. This brings up Shanny Ortiz. Ortiz, the Grand Canyon University product. He's got a runner on with no out, a 9-3 ball game as the Niagara Power trail the Elmira Pioneers. Kinsley on the mound. Steps in a high fly ball. On the infield, Taylor, the third baseman, calls off his teammates. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting the third baseman from California Polytechnic State University.
This brings up Scott Ogren.
Scott Ogren.
California Polytechnic State University product. Comes to the bat, he's 0 for 3. 0 for 6 in his last 2 games. Before this at bat, we'll see what he can do here, taking off for second base is Cole Gabrielson. Throw down in time, but they will not get him as he slides underneath the tag. The speedy Gabrielson, usually a threat to steal whenever he's on. Ogren's up. No outs, runner in scoring position. Gabrielson takes off for third. Throw down, a good throw. And that one, he's in there safely as well. Slid hit the right part of the base. The third baseman, Taylor, had to reach around. A good throw from the catcher, Murad. No balls, 2 strikes. Chrisley steps in, delivers a ball high in the zone, 1-2 the count. One balls, 2 strikes. Chrisley, the right-hander, will set and deliver, and a base hit down the third base line. Great play by Taylor. He throws it over to first, and that one the throw in time, but in and out of the glove of Marsh. I believe that one will be a base hit as Ogren beat the throw there. Good play by Taylor to try and keep that one in the infield. It looks like Marsh, the first baseman, is a little shaken up on this play. He's being attended to. Hey folks, want to thank Niagara Falls State Park for sponsoring the Niagara Power broadcast this season. Known as the oldest park in the United States, oldest state park in the United States. Just a 10-minute drive from Sal Magley Stadium and is home to the famous Niagara Falls. Visiting Niagara Falls State Park is on the bucket list of millions across the world, so why not visit it when you're this close? Thank you, Niagara Falls State Park, for sponsoring the Power this season. One ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first for the Power, that's Ogren. Gabrielson came around to score earlier in the inning.
I'm still not sure about that.
Nicholas Balsano at the bat now. Brock Rudy on deck. Double play ball still in effect here for the Pioneers. A 9-4 ball game. Power looking to chip away and get out of this hole. 1-1 the count as strike one is thrown on the outside corner. over to first. Ogren diving back for that one. One ball, one strike, and one out. Mattoon's still on the mound. Or no, excuse me. Kinsley's still on the mound. Christian Kinsley, Westchester University product. 2-1 the count here. Nine-4 ball game, runner at first, and one out for Balsano. He swings in a ground ball, hit to short. Montgomery over to second. Turn two, they will, and that one ends the inning. A 6-4-3 double play. Niagara Power able to play one across the board. Currently a 9-4 ball game. We're heading to the top of the 8th. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our stream live on YouTube.
Left on base after 7 innings. It's the Elmira Pioneers leading over Niagara Power 9-4. Niagara Falls State Park is known as the oldest state park in the United States. Just a 10-minute drive from South Aggie Stadium. And
Welcome back. We're in the top of the 8th inning here at Sal Magley Stadium. Justin Taylor, South Trimble, and Peter Theodore Ellis all due up this inning for the Pioneers. They currently have a 9-4 lead over the Niagara Power. And 2-0 count here for Taylor. Make that 3-0 ball on the outside. And delivery ball on the inside. That will walk him.
now batting the second baseman from George Mason University, number 14, South.
And this brings up South Trimble. Nickname, first name South, at least that's what's on my sheet. It's from George Mason University. He watches strike one low in the zone. Quickly 0-1 the count. He swings and misses. Skimmed off his bat, an 0-2 pitch. 0-2 count now. The 0-2 pitch, that one inside. Almost got him. Taylor, the third baseman, he's at first. A 1-2 count. Call time by Trimble. And the 1-2, a base hit right back up the middle. Both runners will advance one base. Taylor at second, and Trimble at first. And this brings up Theodorellis. Theodorellis, he's a pitcher and utility hitter. Left-handed batter, right-handed thrower. He's from Malloy College. 1 for 2 on the day. Walked in the 4th. And 2 RBI triple in the 6th inning. He'd come around to score both times. 0-1 the count. 2 runners on and nobody out. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 called on the outside. Quickly, 0-2. One thing to say about Elmira, they make good contact. A lot of the Niagara pitchers able to get ahead in the zone early in the count, or able to get ahead in the count early in the at-bats. Ball 1 on the outside. Elmira able to fight pitches off, foul ball pitches off, and eventually put them in play. And called strike 3 on the outside corner. A bit of a delayed call from the home plate umpire, but nonetheless, a backwards K in the scorebook under Theodorellis. This brings up Gil Murad. 1 for 3 on the day, an RBI single in the 4th. Now 2 runners on, 1 out. Top of the 8th inning, Niagara Power looking to escape this inning with no damage done as they currently trail by a score of 9-4. High fly ball in the infield. Roberto Mejia Jr. over to his left to make that grab. He drops it, and he'll throw the ball in. And a weird play there. And that'll be a double play, actually worked out for him. He dropped the ball. All runners tagged. So they tagged Josh Taylor going from second to third and Peter Theodorellis from first to second. So double play, you know what? You'll take that. Score still 9-4. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our live stream on YouTube. Hey folks, bottom of the 8th inning here at Sal Magley Stadium. Niagara Power looking to cut into this 9-4 lead that the Elmira Pioneers have over them. Will Carlone will start things off for the Niagara Power. Brock Rudy immediately after him. And Tyler Lozano all due up this inning. Chrisley still on the mound. First pitch, ground ball over to Montgomery. Throws over to first in time. One pitch, one out. Niagara Power, they've struggled as of late. And dropped their last 3 of 4 at home. They come into today with a 4-7 record after splitting a home and home yesterday with the Jamestown Tarp Skunks. Currently trailed by a score of 9-4. Chrisley, strike one. Rudy, he's 2 for 3 on the day. Niagara Power, 10 hits, 4 runs. They've also had 4 errors. Part of that's also not capitalizing with runners in scoring position. Still waiting for all the bats to come together. When they do, it'll be a good team, a good winning team. The talent is there, but for some, they haven't played in a year and a half, 2 years, due to the COVID-19 pandemic. 1-1 the count here for Rudy. And swung on and missed. 1-2 the count. Lights on here at Sal Magley Stadium. Sun's starting to go down, starting to drop a few degrees. We're all bundled up here on top of the press box and our broadcast team. Ball on the outside, 2-2 the count. Christian Kinsley on the mound. Hard hit ball, base hit to right field. Rudy's 3 for 4 on the day. Great day from him. This brings up Tyler Lozano. He's 1 for 3 on the day, an RBI base hit in the 6th inning. Also got out on a fielder's choice in the 4th and flew out to right in the 2nd. Christian Kinsley, Westchester University. He's the pitcher on the mound facing against Lozano. 1 out, double play ball in effect. Lozano swings in, misses at the first pitch he sees. 0-1. My name's James Burns. Thanks for joining us today. All video streams can be found on YouTube. Select days are also on WLVL, Lockport's radio station. 0-1, make that an 0-2. Lozano looks back in disbelief. That one, a breaking ball. A little low in the zone, says he. 0-2 count. Kinsley, 5'9" right-handed hurler on the mound. He gets his sign. He'll step and deliver. Hard hit ball foul. And that one off the fence in foul territory. Still 0-2. Lozano battling. Aaron Greenfield, also 3 for 3, having a great day at the plate today. He waits on deck. Kinsley steps and delivers. And a ground ball over to Montgomery. He fires over to first in time for the 2nd out of the inning. Decided not to get the lead runner. They get Lozano now with 2 outs. Now with 2 outs and a score of 9-4 in the bottom of the 8th. Looks like Kinsley to just go after the batter here. Like I said, it is Greenfield. 3 for 3, 3 base hits, 1 RBI in the 6th inning. And he steps and delivers. And a ground ball over to Trimble. Takes care of that one. Fires over to first in time for the last out of the inning. No runs, one hit, one left on base, and no errors as we head into the top of the ninth. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our live stream on YouTube. University of Maine's Jeff Mejia will lead things off here in the top of the ninth. Donovan Montgomery and Don Polpa all due up this inning. Top of the ninth, a 9-4 ball game. Niagara Power looking to hold the Pioneers at bay. Ball one on the outside. The 1-0 swung on and fouled. And another one in the pool just outside of Sal Magley Stadium. 1-1 the count. Mejia 2 for 4 on the day. His fifth at bat here this inning. 2 base hits, 1 run, 1 RBI. Call ball, 2-1 the count. Two one, swung on and fouled. That hit Mejia in the box. Dead ball. 2-2 the count now. And he sets and delivers. Breaking ball on the just missed the outside corner. And that'll be a 3-2 count now. Brock Rudy seemed to think that that ball was a strike. He was ready to throw it on to Ogren at third for the toss it around, but payoff pitch here. Ground ball over to Mejia at second. He backhands that one, throws it over to first, and that one off his back foot as he was running away from the bag is not in time. Mejia is aboard by way of base hit.
Number 23, Donovan Montgomery.
This brings up Donovan Montgomery, playing shortstop today. He's got 2 strikeouts. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Reached base twice, once by being hit by a pitch in the first inning. He had an RBI single in the 6th as well, as he watches a breaking ball on the outside. 0-1 the count. 9-4 ball game here for the Niagara Power. They currently trail in the top of the 9th. And a base hit right up the middle. Both runners will stay at first and second. And 2 base hits to start things off here for the Pioneers.
Now batting for the Pioneers, right fielder from University of Pittsburgh.
Pretty much best thing you can ask for out of your leadoff hitters. Don Pulpa comes to the bat now. 2 for 4 on the day. A base hit and a double in the 3rd and 5th innings, respectively. Struck out most recently in the 6th. Swung on and missed. 0-1 the count. Niagara Power are back on Friday night. First pitch at 6 o'clock. Hope you can join us live on YouTube. You'll find all video streams there this season. Swung on a high fly ball to Cole Gabrielson in center field. He's running in on that one. He will not get there. And this will load the bases as all the runners had to tag with the pop fly. Gabrielson playing a little too deep. Didn't want to have anything by him. Outfield playing no doubles. And now with no outs here in the top of the 9th, the bases are loaded. Action here in the Niagara Power bullpen. Breaking ball does not find the outside part of the plate. 1-0 the count. Seth Tomczak from Arizona State University. He's warming up in the Niagara pen now. Another late arrival as his season ended after Arizona State got bounced in the College World Series. 1-1 the count now. (9-4) ball game, bases loaded. And a breaking ball, hit foul and out of play. One ball, 2 strikes. Bases loaded, top of the 9th. And a ground ball. Hit and tagged by Ortiz. Throws over to first, a double play. Ortiz tagged the runner going from 2nd to 3rd and throw over to first in time. Just like that, a 6-3 double play.
Now batting, the first baseman from Florida Atlantic University, number 25, Bobby Marsh.
And Bobby Moore steps to the bat now. Two outs, top of the 9th inning. Runner at 2nd. First pitch swung on, foul down the left field side. And that one might go in the pool. Probably went in the pool. It's been about 6 balls in the pool today. Oh, and 1 the count. Marsh 0 for 4 on the day. Swings another foul ball in the exact same spot. No balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here. Niagara Power looking to get out of this inning. 10-4 the score now. Due up next inning is Roberto Mejia Jr. on the top of the order. On to the count now with 2 outs. He sets. Ball on the outside. One and 2. Hard hit ball down the right field line, but foul. Time called by the umpire. Need more balls in play here. A lot of foul balls this inning. Been a lot of foul balls with the Pioneers so far today's game. They make good contact. They fight pitches off they don't like. Part of the reason they're ahead by a score of 10-4. The 1-2 pitch. Ball on the inside. Good block by Rudy. Keep that one in front of him. And to keep Dom Polpa at second. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. Niagara Power trailed 10-4. And a breaking ball swung on deep out to right field. Tracking this one is Greenfield. He will make the grab for the last out of the inning. 10-4 ball game. We head into the bottom of the 9th. Niagara Power will either look to win it or tie it up. We'll be right back with our live stream on YouTube. Bottom of the 9th at Sal Magley Stadium. My name's James Burns, bringing you live coverage as the Niagara Power welcome in the Elmira Pioneers. They're currently down by a score of 10-4. Roberto Mejia Jr. will lead things off here for the Niagara Power. He's the 10 hitter. Then we're back to the top of the order. 15 hits for the Pioneers, 10 for the Power. He swings in a foul ball. 10-4 ball game. That one a foul ball back into our main concourse session. Ball on the outside, 2-1 the count. Folks, join us Friday as the Niagara Power will come back to Sal Magley Stadium. All video content will be found on YouTube on the Niagara Power Baseball channel. Please subscribe. Let us know what you think of the broadcast. 2-2 count here for Roberto Mejia Jr. Missed a couple games in a row with an injury. He's back now. 0 for 3 so far. Swings and misses in strike 3. That starts off the 9th inning for the Niagara Power. This will draw the top of the order. This brings up Nathan Manning. Nathan Manning, University of California, Berkeley product. He's another late arrival for the Niagara Power. He was finishing up his season with his school. He's made some good contact today. Just hit it to the wrong spots. 0 for 4. Most recently in the 6th inning with a line out to the second baseman Trimble. As he swings, couldn't check his swing. Anyways, it was a called strike on the inside. 1-1 the count. He sets and delivers. High fastball. 2-1. 10-4 ball game here. The Niagara Power trail the Elmira Pioneers as a foul ball trickled toward the Elmira bench. 2-2 the count now. 2-2 ball game, 10-4 the score. Or excuse me, 2-2 count, 10-4 the score. Swung on and missed. Manning, that's a drop third strike. He heads down to first base. He will be safe. I have not mentioned it today, all the room in foul territory at Sal Maglie Stadium, along with all the room behind the backstop. A lot of room between the backstop and home plate. And that one gets by you. Surprised Manning didn't try two there. This brings up Cole Gabrielson. He's reached base 3 times today. Once on an error, once on a once on a walk. Then again on a base hit. He'd come around twice to score. He represents 2 of the runs for Niagara Power. He's been one of the standouts for the Power so far in this young season. 1-0 the count. Manning at first, not sure if the speedy left fielder, and really outfielder, he plays everywhere, as a threat to steal as a foul ball hit far and out of play. One ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Kinsley sets and delivers. And ball high, 2-1. He's missed a couple times with that high fastball. Cole Gabrielson not biting yet. He may with 2 strikes. But he'll be a little more selective with only 1 strike in the count. Kinsley again. Called strike low in the zone. 2-2 the count. No action in the Niagara Power bullpen. 10-4 ball game, bottom of the 9th. Kinsley again. A breaking ball. This one skied high into right field, but foul.
And another Niagara Falls State Park foul.
This one a 2-2 count now. Kinsley on the mound. He'll set again and deliver. And breaking ball catches the inside part of the plate. Gabrielson down on strikes. 2 outs. And technically, Kinsley's 3rd strikeout of the game. Or excuse me, 3rd strikeout of the inning. However, with Manning standing on first base. And this a base hit to left field. This one Manning will round second and head toward third. Throw into third is not in time. And just like that, runners at the corners. And a 10-4 ball game. This one just got a bit interesting. 2 outs now. Scott Ogren at the dish. He's 1 for 4 on the day, an RBI base hit in the 7th inning. Kinsley still on the mound for the Pioneers. He fires ball 1 on the inside. And the scoreboard at Sal Maglie Stadium, well, what fun would it be if everything went perfectly, right? 10-4 ball game. And a called strike on the inside. That 1-1. Scott Ogren, Nicholas Balsano waits on deck. Ogren at the plate now. A breaking ball. Kinsley has good control of it. He's finding that inside part of the plate a few times. That's got a good bite on it for the breaking ball. 2-1 the count with 2 outs. Ogren at the dish. Call that ball 3.
3-1.
Three-1 pitch here from Kinsley. He steps and delivers. And a foul ball hit back into the netting. That one makes the count full.
The count is now 3-2, 2 outs.
3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. The payoff pitch from Kinsley coming here. And he deals. And ball 4 as Ogren makes his way down to first base.
Base on balls for Scott Ogren. 2 outs, base is loaded. Now batting the designated hitter from Baylor University, number 29, Nicholas Balsano.
This will bring him Nicholas Balsano. Niagara Power currently down by a score of 10-4. Balsano representing the 8th run, cutting into this deficit as best they can. Kinsley, he'll set and deliver. Strike 1 on the outside to Balsano.
No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. We apologize for the scoreboard malfunction.
Balsano, he's 1 for 4 on the day. As he checks his swing there.
The count now 1-1.
Ball 1. Ground out to a double play most recently in the 7th inning. As he hits one, a ground ball over to Trimble. Trimble bobbles that one. Everybody will be safe. Everyone advances a base. Balsano on base.
Now batting,
And now a 10-5 ball game for the Niagara Power.
number 17, Will Corlon. Charge an error on that last play.
This brings up Will Carlone. He's had a good day, 1 for 3. A walk in the 2nd, a double in the 6th. He would also come around to score.
The count is now 2-0.
2-0 count for Carlone. A 10-5 ball game as the Niagara Power look to climb out of this hole as best he can. Pitch from Kinsley. Ball on the outside. 3 balls, no strikes. See if Carlone has the green light here. 1 swing of the bat, and this could be a 1-run ball game. Pitch, a called strike. Three and 1 the count. Carlone hits a chopper down the third base line, but foul.
There's a Niagara Falls State Park foul ball. The count is now 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here for Carlone. Bases loaded, bottom of the 9th. Kinsley gets his sign and delivers. And a base hit and drop by Thimble. He throws over to first. That is in time for the last out of the game. And just like that, the scoreboard is malfunctioning on us, but it is a 10-5 ball game as the Niagara Power drop this one at home.
1 hit, 1 error.
Hey folks, hope you can join us on Friday night as we go live on YouTube again. Niagara Power's next home game. My name's James Burns. For everybody here at the Niagara Power, we'll see you next time.
Session.